Today's thought topic: why does paper currency have any value?
It's just a piece of paper.
So to adequately answer this question, we have to work backwards. In 2020, most people use a bank for the account balance. So it's a place to deposit income and then use a bank card to spend on daily needs. Over 100 years ago, people actually used to use a bank to lend their gold to. Gold was widely agreed upon as a stable form of money for its transportability, but mainly its scarcity. A gold coin came to represent the time and effort that it took to mine gold and to mint it into uniform gold coins. Back in the day, you could take a 1 ounce gold coin to your local bank and they would give you a $20 banknote that said, hey, we owe you 1 ounce of gold, just bring us this banknote when you want your money back. This was the money, this was just the proof of ownership of the money. So it's kind of like a deed to a house. The deed is not the house. You can't live in the deed, you can't do anything with the deed. This is the house. This laid the groundwork for the system that we use today. So what's the issue? The problem with this system of banking is that people started believing that the paper was valuable for what it could get, a gold coin. Once trust was established, banks and governments started printing more notes than the amount of gold that they had to back it up. Thus, the run on the bank was born. People had to trust that as long as they held onto the paper, that they would get their gold back. As you can imagine, this did not work out very well. Eventually, you would have a run-up on the bank where everyone would bring their notes in to get their gold back, but there would not be enough gold in the vaults to cover all of the banknotes. So if you think about it, it's kind of like a musical chairs situation. So if you have 5 gold coins, but you have 10 banknotes, when the music stops, all 10 banknotes are chasing those 5 gold coins, and somebody ends up holding the bag. Fast forward to 1971, and the US government stopped accepting banknotes in exchange for gold, thus ending the gold standard and the stability that that brought.
The entire population was so livid about not getting their money back that they staged a revolution and overthrew the government.
What actually happened is that the people were so accustomed to using the paper dollar banknotes as currency, they simply carried on spending them in their everyday transactions. As it turns out, people don't really care about gold or paper dollars or digits in their bank account. They only care about what it can get them. Purchasing power. Unfortunately, this situation has only gotten worse. Once paper didn't have to be backed by any gold whatsoever, the Federal Reserve could print money whenever the government needed it. Deficit spending. Every time the government prints $1 trillion, it weakens the entire pre-existing currency supply. Inflation. It weakens the purchasing power. It's a big deal. So not only does the government get to print money for itself whenever it needs it, and basically getting free favors from everyone, all the new currency in circulation dilutes the value of all the income and savings that Americans work so hard for. And that is why learning about boring money stuff isn't so boring after all. You, my friend, are being cheated. Let's change that.